Hey LinkedIn, quick message here. I actually had a call today and it just made me think of this, so I thought I'd just share. But I was thinking about, like, with your messaging, a lot of companies, because you're excited about your company, your brand, and things you want to say, and so you can fall into the trap of kind of saying too much, right? Writing too much in your marketing material and trying to jam too much, like a multi-point, multi-topic messaging into whether it's a video, a deck, a site, or whatever, and trying to say too much because you're trying to tell them all these different things, or maybe your company hits on various different points, or there's different attributes to your business, and then that gets trickled into your messaging. But that is a mistake, and you really have to think about, put yourself in the shoes of the buyer and really think about the buyer and kind of walk through that buyer journey and think about what problem are they trying to solve, or what's their motivation, or what's their ambition, or what's the challenge they have, and isolate to that. And also, you may want to figure out who the relevant buyers are for each one of your products or the points that you handle, and take relevant messaging to those different people. But you want to focus your messaging. If you're creating a video, a deck, or a site, or whatever, a landing page, keep the message focused. When you think about, like, going to YouTube, for example, you might have gone to YouTube for one example or something you saw, and next thing you know, you're 8-10 videos deep and you can't remember how you got there. People are like that all the time. People get distracted, and it's easy to lose people. And so, you want to zero in on what is the pain for a relevant buyer, what is the problem, or what are you solving, or whatever it is for the relevant buyer, and keep the messaging focused. If you keep it focused, it's going to be more effective. If you just burden the message with too many messages, you're going to lose people. So it's really key to keep it focused. And even though people want to sort of try and be efficient about it, like jamming all these messages into one video or one asset, it is a mistake. You're better off to sort of invest the money to have 5, 6, 7, 8 different videos or assets or whatever it is with singular messaging for a relevant audience, for each relevant audience to hit. You're better to go that way rather than try and jam it all in one. You will lose people for sure, so try and keep your messaging super focused and relevant to the buyer that you're going after, and make sure all the assets that follow along that journey are relevant to them and to the problem they're trying to solve. Because when you think about some time when you bought something, when you were the buyer, what was your motivation? What problem were you trying to solve? What were you buying? And you really got to focus on that. So don't think about what you want to say, think about what they need and what's relevant for them. All right?